Hello, Dari. It's the end of November 2024. This is a quick compare and contrast video looking at the Anker Nano powerbank, which is the powerbank on the right, and the rather newer and infinitely more expensive Anker MagGo powerbank on the left. Now, first of all, I'm going to say that the device on the left, which I've only just recently bought on a Black Friday sale, for a stonking 60 GBP, is apparently a bargain because it actually costs 80 GBP in standard form. Whereas the power bank on the right, they're both 10,000 milliampere hour power banks, by the way, is down to a measly, fantastically bargainy £25. So on a cost basis, you're going to select this power bank. But let's hold forth and just look at what these power banks are designed to do, and maybe you'll end up buying both like I've done. So the first comment to make is that this is a new generation of power bank. Let's put the new one aside for a moment and look at why this is such a great device. I've had this for over 6 months and it's been my go-to power bank to charge my Apple iPhone and any USB-C device. And that's because it's a pretty compact unit. It's got this cable that's attached to the device, and if you're a complete hoodlum, I suppose you could open it up like this and use it to carry the power bank. I mean, I would say, although it says something in the specs that you can hold this and it's not going to break this cable here, I would not trust that. So I do not walk around town with my power bank swinging by this arm. I keep it in my rucksack. But this is a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank with a USB-C connector. It's also got a Type A connector. So importantly, you can connect a regular Type A cable, and for example, a Type A to Apple Lightning cable could be plugged in here, or you might have another USB-C to something else cable plugged in there. So it's important to note it's got 2 different connectors here, and you charge it up by charging from this point here. So this has been my go-to power bank, and now at about 25-26 GBP, it's irresistible. So why would you want another power bank? Well, this power bank, by the way, sorry, just to finish off on this power bank's got a display. So if you press this button here, you'll see I've got 88% of battery power left. And when you plug something in, like this phone, for example, let's plug it in now. What will happen is that it'll give you a time to deplete this battery based on the current charging rate that's going on this device. So this is saying that in over 2 hours, this battery bank will be depleted. And both the existing and the new power bank does the same thing. So why would you want this new, all singing, all dancing, much more expensive power bank? Well, this power bank has got a trick up its sleeve, and it's the following. So if you're not an Apple Watch user, you can basically just go for this power bank. But if you are an Apple Watch user and you have occasion to want to charge your Apple Watch away from home, then this is quite an interesting device. And here's the party trick. So as before, you've got a power bank which is slightly fatter than the old one. It only has a single USB socket here, so to charge it, you charge via this socket. So you are missing the Type A connector, which is quite important. Although you could just have a USB-C to Type A converter plug, and that's what I would tend to do if I want to use it. But this has a party trick, which is, although it has a button here and a display, which is here, okay, this is a little gadget which lifts up, and by the way, as you notice it lifts up, this display changes around. So you see the way that the display is pointing. As I lift this up, you'll notice the display turns around, and then you can whack on an Apple Watch here. So here's the Apple Watch charging. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? The Apple Watch is in fact charging now. So this provides up to 5 watts of Apple Watch charging and up to 30 watts of charging via this cable. This, the old device, gives you 30 watts of charging here. It's a PD power brick, so it can charge not just at 5 volts, but it can also charge, for example, at 20 volts. So this will happily charge your laptop, assuming you've got a PD USB-C input connector, obviously. So this is the party trick for this, is that it's got the capability to charge the Apple Watch. And for that, instead of paying £25, you're paying £60. So the question is it worth it? And it's worth it, I suppose, if you end up wanting to charge your Apple Watch away from home. So personally, I never usually need to charge my Apple Watch away from home unless there's two circumstances. A, I'm on holiday, or B, I've just done a competition and I want to charge the Apple Watch up, let's say, to get home. I've done the competition, I need the watch charged, and it's helpful because when I'm driving, Apple Maps can be displayed on the watch. So whilst you're having a shower at the end of the competition, let's say if it's in Switzerland or if it's in England, you're getting yourself together, you've got about half an hour, you put the watch on the charger, you're about to drive home, and you can set the Apple Watch directions on the maps here. So it is kind of convenient, but I only identify those two circumstances, which is you need to charge your Apple Watch away from home. You don't want to take the separate cable. This has this little puck which allows to charge the Apple Watch just like that. So there you have it. There's the £60 Anker. It's called the Anker MagGo Powerbank. You've got the £26 10,000 mAh Anker Nano Powerbank, both available on Amazon Black Friday as I'm shooting this video. I would suggest, if you have the money, instead of buying a 20,000 mAh power bank, you can buy both of these. And then when you go out, if you only want to charge your USB-C device, you take this. And if you have an inkling that you might need to charge your Apple Watch, you take this. And that is the end of the story, and I hope that helps you choose.